Hey, and welcome to my playground. This is the Mad Chemist Church, or Church McGurch, depending on where you know me from. And this is Madman Reviews. And welcome to PalWorld. Now you might be thinking, oh, it's that game. And you're right, it is that game. I do have a couple videos of this, of me playing this on my channel, but I wanted to do kind of just a quick general overview of the game. Just kind of show off my single player, whereas my other one was more of like I was playing with my wife. So it was more of just kind of like goofing around, playing. But this is kind of like, this is what I did with my single player. I haven't been playing since the last one, maybe two updates. But they've done a lot of changes. There's a lot of new things they've added since then. Like that random pal sphere. And maybe by the time this video comes out, they will have resolved their issue, resolved their lawsuit, whatever you want to call it. But this is kind of like what I've been doing. I have my kind of mining for both metal, wood, stone. I don't think I've gotten the... This is my production facility. I don't know if I've unlocked the coal one yet. But I believe there's also a coal facility you can get. Let's see if I can remember. Technology... I think there's a sulfur mine, and yeah, there's a coal mine. So I haven't gotten that stuff up and going yet, because I'd actually have to start playing. But you know, I still have a lot to go, and I know there's an even larger update coming out soon. By the time this video airs, that update will pretty much have gone through already, if not being close to. I'm currently breeding these guys because of like how many new things there are to mine, and those are probably like the best miners once they reach about level 5. My food. Gotta grow all that food to feed all these pals. And then my ranch. Because you know, got a ranch to make even more food for all them pals. So there's been quite a big of an update. 2 new islands, I'm fairly certain. I think as of right now, there's only 1 new island. Yeah, there's only 1 new island. But with the next update coming out, they're going to do an island. I believe they said that it's an island even bigger than this one. So already this is a pretty big island. Pretty sure, yeah, this is the new one. So already this is a pretty big island. Maybe not in comparison to like some of the other islands here. Like that's one. But they're saying it's going to be bigger than this. It's not going to be any of the near the main kind of continent size islands. But it's going to be, they're saying it's going to be twice the size of this one. So I'm kind of curious to see as to what they're going to do. And it's also going to be bring in a lot more newer pals than this last update did. As this one only brought in like a handful of new ones, but mostly like variations. But I did like this. Update that they did, because it kind of like supply drop. Where's it gonna drop? I did like this one because they brought in, kind of basically made it Japan. They made this like a Japanese island. Let's see what the supply drop is. Pal metal, schematic 2, might, some crude oil, some legendary spheres, and attack bandit 2. Alright. I'll take that. But yeah, you'd be correct. This is pretty much what it looks like. Pokemon. Honestly, I think I like this game better. I think I could play this more than I could play Pokemon. Like, I haven't wanted to play Pokemon in years, and then this game came out, and I'm like, I want to play this game. I actually want to enjoy this game. You get some mushrooms, but this is just the new island. A lot of people have probably seen this. I thought this was the cherry blossom. There it is. So you got an entire area full of nothing but cherry blossoms. As I run out of stamina and get stuck. I haven't done a lot of breeding. That's one of the big things. This is just a base level dude. Oh, there's some bad guys. Get out of there. Real quick, I'm not here to fight. If I'm going to fight anything, it's going to be something I want to capture. Unfortunately, I don't have the spheres to capture any of this stuff. They also added these like random junk piles, which is actually really cool. You can walk up and just collect it and get some items. Like cement. Cement's actually pretty decently needed item, and usually you can't get a whole lot of it without doing a lot of crafting. Or, well, not a lot of crafting, but a lot of going and farming up certain materials, and then you gotta sit there and wait while it crafts. There's some armadillo dudes. Duders. So... Alright, let's find a teleport. Head back. There's a skill tree down there. You may know that's a skill tree. You grab the little fruits on there, and then you can teach different pals. Different, kind of like TMs and HMs. Oh, those are cool looking. I don't think I've seen those. Yeah, like TMs and HMs, basically. They can teach pals that aren't the same type, different abilities that they wouldn't normally get. Oop. Picked up a diary entry there. There's also these little leaf monks that allow you to increase your capture rate, which was bugged. Pink fire newts. But now that they fixed that, it actually does increase your capture rate. That was weird. It was kind of weird where it was working in like opposite effect. Where it was like, it was decreasing your capture rate instead of increasing it. So there's also other organizations that are bad guys, like this group here that's chasing me. You can kill them, take their items. They usually drop... That's cool. They just appeared out of thin air. You can generally capture... Humans generally drop like money and ammo. So, like, if you're running low and you don't want to spend the sulfur and stuff to make gunpowder, and the metal ingots, you can generally go there and farm them. I know a lot of people will have their bases spread out across the map in parts where it'd be kind of hard to teleport to, or right on top of like spawn locations for like coal and iron and metal and other stuff like that. But I wanted my bases close to each other in case of raids. That way, like, if it's like one of your bases is being raided, I could just be like, okay, which base is it? Which base is being raided? Because like the raids get super hard super quick, and if you don't have decent enough stock or anything, like, as you can see, I don't have any of the turrets up because I could never get the turrets to work. And then the other half of the time, they just, by the time the enemies got within range or they started shooting the enemy, they've already passed them and out of the line of sight. So it was like, nothing worked. Cook recipes, all cook from chest, so I don't have to go get any of this stuff. foraging. Forge your different metals. I have my chests over here. Why is it just wood? Yeah. All different kinds of things, little things, because for some reason they'll stop in the middle of working to grab an item out of there, put it away, and they were just like walking all the way across over there. I'm like, that's not even... I just... As long as you put a chest nearby, if they do collect something, they'll take it to just the closest whatever. Still a lot of bugs. Like that guy just chilling there, even though it says he's working. Refrigerator, different little things that actually increase your skills and your skills of the pals in the area that relate to it. Like this is a snowman, so it increases the cooling capacity of my pals that cool, or that keep the refrigerator cool. Like I've got my little ice cats. Crafting pal items. Repair. For medicine. Makes making medicine better. Same as electricity down there, the little toolbox. My personal storage, because you get accessories, and so I'll have like accessories here. Like I already have the attack pendant 2, so I'll just go take this and sell it. All these different ammunition, scrolls for quick leveling instead of going out there and fighting. I can just use these on a pal. Different materials, different items. This is your kind of your way to upgrade. You can enhance, like, boom, almost at max. My capture power has been enhanced. Or I can enhance my pals, pick one, use souls to increase its HP. Egg incubator. My condenser. Get too many, condense them down into one, makes them more powerful as they go. Sleep to pass the night away. I don't know why it sounds like you hurt, but I mean I hurt getting out of bed. Different little things like I was talking about, these are basically your TMs or your HMs. They'll teach the skill, and then the rarity teaches like the more rare the fruit is, the more powerful the skill is. That guy, I don't know if he's stuck. Pick him up. I don't think he's got anything to do, so he's just kind of wandering. Yeah. I don't think I have anything going, so he's just kind of wandering around. He's keeping the icebox cold. Different crafting can have, these are the better ones, so you can have up to tier 4, paint guns, grenades, ammunition, all the different kinds of weapons. Armor. I think this is the general crafter. I forget what's over here. Ah, there's spheres. As you can see in my inventory, I have a bunch of different ones. I keep them all on me. They weigh practically nothing, so there's no real point in not having them on you. And then if I really need to go after something small, I have these instead of wasting one of my really good legendary spheres or hyper or ultra on like a really low level. These probably aren't the better features or the better pals now to be using, but these were some really good ones at the time. I have them in my party. Technology, your pal deck. Guild, me. Just me, since this is a single player game. And unfortunately, that's unfortunately, fortunately, depending on the way you look at it, this is going to be a short review. And that's pretty much been PalWorld in a nutshell. I've been going around and capturing and like the small combat. Like I have my grappling hook, just gets you around. I have my PAL sphere launcher, which basically, if I'm within range and I fire, it'll home onto one of them. Machine gun, obviously, and my sword. You notice I don't have. You can only have 4 things, and you notice I don't have like a pick or an axe, and that's because the sword works as both a pick and an axe. Right? Makes sense, huh? But yeah, if I need to harvest something like a tree, or if I need to harvest like a iron node or a rock, I can literally just walk up with the sword. And it actually does better than the current, or what I had available, pick and axe. It was actually way better than them. Are you not actually here? Or are you glitched? Sometimes, like, they will be down there, but their body will be up here. It says it's working. And of course, they finally added skins. Halloween. Make your penguins a pirate. Give them glasses. Make them Harry Potter. New creature, the frog. You can make it a wizard. Give him a snorkel and a floaty. Make him a golden T-Rex. A crown. Make him a little sailor. Isn't that awesome? That is pretty much it. There's dungeons you can do that get you some things and will get you more points. There's raids. There's I don't have it up yet because I need to get to that point where I can make a 4th base and I can make a summoning arena base so that you can get like summoning raid bosses. That's why. It's at 9. It's at max. Grab that so they can start working again. Still, another nice thing is that normally if you were overweight you couldn't move, but now, well, the only way overweight was to grab grappling hook from place to place. Now they made it no matter how much weight you have. There's my wood harvesting bonus. So now it's no matter how much weight you have, you can now still walk. Very slowly, mind you, but you can still walk. Wood. I used up a lot of fiber making something, I forget what now. Sort the... That's flamethrower ammo. Let's even go here. So, welcome to PalWorld. PalWorld in a nutshell. This is basically your home base. Shows you everything you have. Shows you who's in your base, who's working. You can sort. They added probably like twice. Yeah, they doubled how many boxes you had. So you can kind of see all the different things I kind of have just sitting here. Little shiny, the shiny ones, which aren't really Pokemon shiny, they're just bigger and they have an ability called Lucky. You can upgrade your base. You only need to upgrade one base at a time. Like I need to build a crude oil extractor and then I can upgrade. Then I can go from having 44 pals to 46 pals working. I think once I max this out I can have a 4th base. And that'll be like my summoning arena. Also, your pals do get angry, they do get sad, depressed, they do hurt themselves, so you have to make stuff at the medicine station. And it helps them not hurt themselves, like the better beds you have. So if if one of these big dudes has to sleep on one of these little beds, they don't get as much rest as if they were sleeping on a big bed. And then just anything that sleeps on these big beds gets like perfect rest compared to like even the littler beds. And then there's like the straw beds, which I hadn't upgraded any of these other places out there because of the material costs are kind of ridiculous. And these take up Like, these take up no space. These take up, like, 4 spaces. So I can't imagine doing, like, one base in this level. Let's see if I can... Yeah, like, try to have 50 pals and 50 of those big beds. And, like, that's about as far... This is about as much area as you get. So 50 pals in this one spot. That's going to be pretty ridiculous. There's probably people who've done it, so I won't say it's not possible. I just think it's kind of ridiculous. There's an egg up here. You can find wild eggs, and then essentially hatch them yourself. And then you just get a random... Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. Ooh. Are some trees that way. I meant to press F to dismount. Didn't want to damage my base. That wouldn't be good. I also have my world set differently, so I can basically just not have to wait. Because this is a single player world, it doesn't run all the time, so if I've got like a 10-hour egg, it will take me playing for 10 hours, and I'm just like, I can't just put an egg in, leave, and then come back the next day and it's done. I legitimately have to be playing for 10 hours. So I changed the world down to almost instant hatching. So that egg was really low, so pretty much instantly hatched. Otherwise, it probably would have taken 5 to 10 minutes, depending on if it was a hot or a cold or a neutral. And that's another thing, you have to have hot, cold, and neutral, depending on the egg, and that actually will increase the incubation time. But for something like these guys that take, I think it's like 12 hours, or 12 to 24 hours, he's mad. So mad. 100% mad, confirmed. Even with that, it still only knocks it down like maybe 2-3 hours. So you're like, I now have to be playing in this game, or just leave this on. And the longer you're inside your base, the more likely you are to get attacked. And you've got like level 40 dudes with rocket launchers, and I'm still in stone. So those rocket launchers are just going to rip through all my buildings. And most of these guys are like 40s, 30s, so they're just going to take like one shot and die. So it's like the more time you're in here, the less time, the more likely you are to get attacked. But we'll put the rocket launcher fuel away real quick. That's one of the nice things they did is rocket launcher, flamethrower fuel. That's one of the nice things they did is you can actually now set what the pals can go, or what items can go. Like if I don't want any items put in here, only I can access these. I can set it so that only I can put items in here, or other players could put items in here. And that pals won't put items in here. Otherwise, you would have a random pal that would just like walk up here, put an item in there, and then go back. Like, really? Like, whatever. Saw something fly over the sun. But that's PalWorld. This is a pretty short one. Thank you for your time. Thank you for being here. And you be you. You stay you. And until next time, adventure on.